Whom. Whew. Good morning, everybody. What day is it? Day 23. It's day 23. Times are tough in the old sugar house. Tell you what. Well, we'll talk about that later. Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we're playing Blueprints, and it is day 23. The puzzle I want to solve more than anything else is the chess puzzle. But there's also the possibility we can make it into the basement. Why do I have a red letter? What does that mean? Alright, I also have a basement key. And by have a basement key, one extra item if drafted to join to a hallway. My package has been delivered. Now this is an interesting one. Is it supposed to be a really, really big package? Would you look at that? We got a shovel, a metal detector, sledgehammer, 4 keys, and a pair of sneakers for sneaking. Yeah, the mailroom was blowing my mind the other day because I forgot I upgraded the room so that it delivers a large package much, much later. All right. One of the things I want more than anything is the coat check. So I can start trying to unlock secret passages. Alright. The other 2 boxes are true. This box does not contain the gems. This box contains the gems. Honestly, I see no reason... Wait. I want to believe all of these are true. I almost fell for it. But I'm like, wait, one of them has to be lying. This box does not contain the gems. This box contains the gems. Like, but if this is false, then one of these is lying, but they can't both be lying. The other 2 boxes are true. Okay, if this is false, then one of these is false. And so... But one of them has to be true. So, this one can't be true. Because that would... If this... Ooh. Anyway. My gut's telling me this box. Can't tell you my logic. It's the only way it worked in my head. I don't understand it myself. Like, I was not confident in that at all. Courtyard. Yeah, I like courtyards. Yeah. I need to come up with, like, a system. Like, my instinct is to just, like, open as many pathways as possible. But like there is really good stuff in the dead end rooms. And so I'm thinking maybe I should always have like 2 open pathways. Like it would be a good idea to put a dead end room here, for example. These are all terrible. Feel as though there's something you can do with this chapel, and I just haven't figured it out yet. Like you. You were important. For some reason. I haven't really looked at the statues either. We'll figure it out. Closet? I'm trying to save the closet because I want to put it next to a hallway. You go this way. There's a rook for our nook. Like, we'll probably get a knight naturally. The thing, like, the chess pieces you have to look out for are the king and queen. You can't stress about every other one. This would be a good place for a dead end, but just like the idea of a hallway here. Whenever I draft a bedroom, gain 5. Drawing room? Drawing room. And then there's this guy. Now, I've gone through this room a dozen times. One thing I'm noticing is the number, or the paintings don't change. The drawings. They're always the same. Makes me feel like they're a key to a puzzle. What could it be? How many drawings are on the wall over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over here, we've got 8. 6, 7, like 13. Rug. I'm still not prepared to solve that safe. All right, a study. While drafting, have I ever been in the study? I don't think I have. Gotta do that new room goofing. Hey, what's that? Is that the queen? That's a queen. That's a safe. All right, I've got a million things to try. 1, 2, 1, 3. Enter. 6, 7, 8, 9. Enter. I'm gonna find like the safe code, and it's gonna be. Hang on. Let me press clear and then try 6, 7, 8. Clear. 9083. Three 809. Like, I've just found so many series. One 0, 0. Okay. Do I have any other just random 4-digit numbers? Oh, here's one. 5, 2, 5, 4. Like, you get into like classroom 4 or something, it's probably going to be like, the safe code is this. Let's go. 1952. Nope. Grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble. Alright, I think I'm out of numbers. "44 letters in the message." What? Base and ace. Yeah, okay. So, unused pairings. Glove Love, Sting Sing, Proud Crow. Are you trying to figure out what... 44 letters in the message. I was getting to that point, but... Ooh, treasure map. This keeps coming up. That one's interesting. This is interesting. Everything is interesting. Like, we got star stairs here. So, like, I keep seeing the drawing pairings. I was writing them all down for a while. I got to about, like, 26, and I'm like, that can't be a message. I'd never be able to, like, work it out. Thursday faces. Beard Bard? I don't know if it's possible with little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission a new artwork for all the rooms in the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Alright, so part of the mystery... Woo! Part of the mystery is that the old man, old Herbie, threw together the drawing pairings at the last possible second. Where do you... Are there secrets? Blueprints everywhere. I just... Is that a clock? Rumble. I feel like I didn't learn much of anything. I just know that there's a safe here now. Money. Alright, hallway closet doesn't work. Go pantry. There's Crow Row. Yeah, so I was like writing down all of those pairs. This is a king. So I've got the king and queen. I might solve the chess puzzle today. This is actually huge. Who knows if the chess puzzle is the end of the game or not? What do you think? What did I do? And here's another puzzle. I think might have to do with the foyer. Because there were barons, there was a queen, there was a count, there was a lord and a major. They all had busts in the foyer. The count looks special, but what does that mean? NCA button. Any wires coming out of the back of this? No? No? Of course not. What am I doing? Go ahead. Put gold everywhere. And these hands mean something too. Wait. Is there busts? There are busts in this room, like in the foyer. There's a queen. Was Herbie the Baron? I think you're the count. What do I make him fall? Do I push him? Both the Sinclair's barons? Man, I should have written this down. Oop. Secret button on his nose. Something's up. These busts, but why? All right. Hang on. Let's check the map. Gonna solve the chess puzzle. All right. So let's see. I've got the king in the office. Apparently the queen is also in the study. And my pen. There it is. Okay. Got the queen, the king, the bishop's in the chapel, of course. The rook is in the nook. Pawn? Got pawn in the parlor. So I need the observatory or the security room. Observatory or security room. Okay. Go all the way back. Gonna go. Let's see. Let me just verify that the pawn is in here. I don't see the pawn. I have it written down that he's in here. You hiding a pawn? Maybe I'm wrong? There's lots of other rooms with the pawn, like the storeroom, the parlor, the bedroom, the dining room. There's the observatory. I can't afford it. The bedroom's supposedly... Okay, storeroom. Storeroom has a pawn. A pawn. Possibly more importantly, it's got the gems so that I could open the security room or the observatory. Whew. There really no pawn in here? It'd be a real bummer if there wasn't. There he is. Okay. Wasn't crazy. Alright, I'm running out of opportunities though. I need a north-facing doorway. Unless... Here's another pawn. Smash. Ooh, dice. Okay. Dice are huge for me right now. Because I may need to re-roll to get what I want. This is another pawn room. Whenever I enter this room, gain stuff. Alright. Just smashing all the locks. So much money. It's another pawn room. Alright. Security? It's the coat check, which would be nice if that didn't straight up block me. You could do dining room. So many keys. There's the observatory. We did it. It's a big day for us. Hello, Knight. What do we get? A pair of chests have been added to the entrance hall. Nice. We get a key. And apples are extra delicious today. They sure are. It's huge. Okay, we need to go do chests immediately. Oh, it's a good thing we got running shoes. Ay-ya! Money, money, money. Money! Smash. Yeah, hoping some apples would be in one of these, but I guess I'll just be rich. Okay. I might be the only person in the universe who's done the chess thing. Like, it's not a particularly hard puzzle, but you have to draft certain rooms. The fact that we found the queen in the study is huge. I thought she was only in her ladyship chambers. But imagine you only get random rooms each run. And so to know each room that has a chess piece and to just be lucky enough to get them crazy. That's the one complaint I've heard about this game. Everyone else seems to think this is game of the year. But like, for a puzzle game, if you solve a puzzle, it'd be really nice if you could just like immediately go to where the puzzle is solved and like flip that switch. But like sometimes you solve a puzzle and then you have to wait for the opportunity to do the puzzle. I don't mind that so much. Because every single day I've played this game, and I play for like 2-hour stints, I discover something new, or I learn something new. And so I haven't been bummed out by any of this. I'm down here. Curious if there's a locked door. The basement key. Okay. So we got a pawn in the parlor. Oh. We've got a knight in the observatory. 1 over 4 up? 5 up. I can't count. Oh. Chapel is here. Queen is here. King is there. Oh. King here. Queen here. Where did I put the nook for the rook? Rook nook. Right above the chapel. Choose your piece to receive a permanent power. I mean, like, queen would be the obvious choice, right? Ew. Let's be modest. Oh, thank goodness. It tells me what they are. Ambition of the pawn. When you reach rank each day, you may choose knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. Okay. Actually sounds pretty bad. Add the armory to the draft pool. Okay. Each time you draft a room on the queen side, the west wing of the house, lose 5 and gain a key. That's sucks. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color be more likely to be drawn while drafting. I like that one. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain $30 each time you enter the chapel each day. It's power. That one's really good too. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. Okay, that one sucks. Queen sucks. The knight is very interesting. The king. So it's between the knight, the king, and the rook. Or, sorry, the bishop. I like the bishop because it'd give me money that I could spend in, like, the super shop to get the super items. Meanwhile, the knight adds a whole room which might be secretly super helpful. The king lets me draft a certain type of room more easily, but like, is that what I want? Like, I know certain room combinations are helpful, but I don't know why or how, or like if the color of the rooms are the thing I want to be focusing on. I'm gonna go with Bishop. May give up this power by returning to this chamber in the future and unlocking the pieces again. If I knew that was the case, I would have gone with the knight. Then I could see the armory and then give it up later. Okay. There's this shut door here. I imagine I can open that up somehow. The arcade also implies there's more rooms further down. Alright, but hey, chess pieces, am I right? That does mean everything I have left to learn is inside the mansion. Now here's my... Is this the thing I can tear apart? I've got a sledgehammer. I say everything I have to learn is inside the mansion. Like, the things I have answers to are inside the mansion. Alright. I was kind of saving you for when I had the basement key. Here's the problem, though. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. I've got lots of gems. Battery. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. But what does that mean? I haven't found a use for the battery yet. Juice to contraptions made in the workshop. Oh, okay. Specifically, I can grab like 3 of these things and cram a battery in it. Okay. So a workshop would be nice. Alright, I think I only have the one path. Really need to open this world up a bit. Stag tag. If I go in here, can I get 30 bucks? Game was like, nah, dog. Alright. Lock picked. Coat check would be nice. We're getting to the area with security doors. We want those to be really low this time. Offline mode should always be unlocked. Alright. Oh. Well. That's everything. But I didn't grab the coat check. Shoot. All right. Calling it a day. Where's my bishop powers? There it is. Got so many things. Like, I'm running out of permanent unlocks. Like, we're gonna beat the game soon. Right? Here's the things that are currently driving me mad. So there's 7 stamps in the game. I have found 2. There's safes in like every room of the house. I don't know the safe code. Day 24. Like, the implications that there are 5 more stamps in the building, and I haven't found a single one. Driving me insane. Like, surely I've unlocked more than 20% of the game, right? Tomb. Interesting. Sure, let's go in the tomb. Be a great place for a jump scare. I can touch her. I was thinking this game would be perfect for exactly 1 jump scare. We've got 3 candles. Bing, bong, and boom. And 3 of them are out. Yoink. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. Floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? This room is huge. Like, you couldn't find enough dead bodies to put in here? Like, the house is, or I want to say this mansion's less than 700 years old. That's a lot of generations to bury. And I like candles. Lady Epson. Open only in the event of my death. Whose death? Simon, here's where it all ends, at least for me. In all of the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stranger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition? Rice is strong. These chains seldom bend and never break. Ada, gonna lurk while you go to sleep? Worked a double and you're tired? Yeah, get some good rest. Good morning, Sugar. Good morning, JC. Good to see you both today. These chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with the dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin to perpetuate tradition than that stagnates growth. That strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried under the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope. If these words might grant you the strength to bend, if not break, these chains, then I would cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And two, in turn, as recompense for all the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this room, within this mausoleum of dreams. And when the day comes, write down your own letter to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert Sinclair. There's a stamp that I can't examine because I don't have a magnifying glass. Oh, Herbie. Think you were a decent sort. I mean, you left me a mansion. How can I be mad about that? Okay, and there's all of these statues to touch. Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. What a happy coincidence. Okay. 7 is the number of saints in the chapel. So many steps. Yeah, 67. I have the running shoes today. We're doing great. And I start with 70 every time. Come on, where's my chapel? There it is. We got gardener, chef, farmer, equestrian, chimney sweep, angel, and maid. 7 statues. We need to find the gardener first. You're the equestrian. You're the maid. You're the farmer. The chef. You're looking pretty gardeny. Okay, who's next? The chef. Then the farmer. Then who's number 4? The chimney sweep. There a more chimney sweep? No. You are the sweepiest. Oh shit, were you the maid? No. Maid. Maid. You're the maid, right? Although that is like a top. I think I did this wrong. Statues are funny. Okay, then the equestrian. Followed by the actual angel, which I imagine is you. Nothing happened. I did it wrong. Please allow me another chance. All right, did I lift them all? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This time I'll swap maid and chimney sweep. Gardener. Chef. Farmer. Maid and sweep. So you are the maid because you've got the maid hat. You're the chimney sweep because you got the chimney sweep hat. So you, despite having a feather duster, go next. Then you. Then equestrian. Then finally angel. That last one looked like a royal. It really did. I mean, they're all angels. But, like, she seemed like the most angelic. Ooh, can I have a skull? I feel like I've been here before. I remember this place from Elden Ring. This is where the fingers of madness are. Ooh, what do we got here? Underground map. Let's assume that is the basement. There's a door that opens to here. Excavation tunnel. Take a screenshot of that. Oh, the god of death? I can touch the god of death. And you know, I might just do that. These are getting interesting. Can shove that. Interesting. Hang on, let me pull up the map on my other screen. Okay, well, my map doesn't help me. Okay. The map. What am I doing with my life? What's this place? Foundation elevator. Concealed entrance, cliffside exit, minecart, fountain entrance, tomb entrance, torch chamber, rotating gear, north lever. The north lever. Number 10, it says buried floor plan? Very hard to read there. But that fits with the other map. But where am I? Ooh, like that. I recognize the sigil. Let me interpret it. Symbol in the middle, or is Orinda? It's a foggy place or a rainy place. I can't tell. What do those moats mean? Never seen those moats before. Like maybe industrial? And there's no color associated with this. What am I looking at? Like a place I've never seen before. Hello, boat. This is the reservoir. I see, this is where I need to update the pump house to get this boat down that I can float across. Okay, so I caused a problem for myself because I drained the aquarium. Wonder how low the reservoir needs to go, though. Like, surely this is just completely full, right? Well, I mean, like, if I took all the water that the aquarium needs out of here, there's no way it's like this entire thing. Like, my gut tells me to drain at 1, but like realistically, emptying it as much as possible would still... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a picture. Next time we're here, we'll drain it all the way, and then we can make an educated guess about like how much water is needed. Oh. Gotcha. Drain the reservoir. We'll drain it all the way. Okay, so map-wise, I sail across the reservoir over to there. I would have access to the basement. would have the access to so many things. Sorry. Oof. We found some very interesting stuff down here. Sorry, I'm just... My mind races with all the implications. Like that sigil. What does it actually mean? Oh, would you look at that? We haven't even opened a single door here. If I could find a magnifying glass, I could go back and get the stamp I was missing. A storeroom. Chapel would be nice. Alright, we've got 3 doors that go anywhere. So I can go ahead and get a dead end. I've been avoiding the closet, but like I want a magnifying glass. Unless I start looking for it, I might not actually find it. Hey, it's the chapel. My super bishop powers have money. Yeah, okay, so this is what helped me solve the mausoleum puzzle. You can see like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess you do have like a feathered dustry kind of thing, but man. And the maid straight up does have a broom. And there's like the final like royal angel. It looks more angelic down here. She did have like a royal scepter down there. Okay, yep, let's just keep going. I don't want a dead end, so I'm gonna reroll these. And no choice but to go patio. Do I have a shovel? Not this time. More likely to draw green rooms. Green rooms are nice. Oh, is this a rich soil place? No. Oh, I'm gonna go... don't need that many gems. I'm gonna go money. I want to stack up money to see if I could buy one of the super items, you know? I could rotate these. Could use more keys. There we go. Now I'm gonna come back here in a bit. But now that I've like opened the floodgates over there, I can go a little crazy. Like it's always best to draft like the southern rooms first. If I go outside and see the patio now outside the house, just curious, where did I put the patio? There. Let's find out. It's tricky. Maybe. We got the closet in the corner, and the patio should be right next to there. It doesn't look like I can. Jump. Don't think you can. Like, it's kind of hard to say. If we put it on, like, the west side of the house, it'd be a lot easier to see. So let's test the theory. Give me something green. No? Okay. I don't think the library has anything for us yet. Or possibly ever again. So look, here's a room overlooking the creek. So if I go out here, and I'm burning so many steps, but this is for science. We're here. The window would have been right here. And so no. With the exception of the garage, you cannot put a room that's visible from the outside. All right, that was good. We did science. What does that say? Bonus points for bedrooms? Really want to know the combination to the saves. Whenever I enter the gymnasium, I lose 2 steps. I think I'd rather have the observatory. Interesting, right? Everything's on sale. And I got 3 steps. Yay! Steps are going to be at a premium now that I've wasted so many of them. Sale. We could parlor. The magnifying glass. I need to run back to the tomb now. White box is false. The blue box is false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay. You say this is a lie. You say this is a lie. You say box are in the gems are in the lying one. I believe this. Because otherwise I've got no clue as to where the gems are. Which means this is a lie. Which means this is true. And so this is the only lie. You've got the gems. All right. We gotta go back to the tomb. I have screwed up. I want that stamp. The stamps mean something, I'm sure of it. Whee! Really? Whoa. It's a little motion sicky. Now where did we stuff Herbie? Here he is. Orinda. Aries. There's a tag behind her. It says 10. Interesting. She seems to be like that archangel symbol. Let's see. I don't think I saw any secrets here. But kind of at the rare position where we can examine those maps extra closely, so we should probably do that too in case there's secret messages on them. We're just spending all our steps today. Seven. 3. And there's the reservoir. Nothing hidden in there. Curious about the basement. And there was this. Magnify here. 10 is a buried floor plan. And there's 10. Okay. If we could get into the basement, we could figure out what that is. But we can't get to the basement yet. The water was too deep over there. Yep. Alright. So many steps getting thrown away. Buried floor plan. I wonder what it could be. Also, where am I? How do I get out of this tomb? Whee! Alright, where should we go? I think we should go up as far as we can. Useful information though? Yeah. The stamp was really interesting to me. I want the stamps to have more meaning. They might have something to do with the sigils. Morajai. Yeah, so I feel like they're telling you something about like the sigils we see lying around, and like maybe at one point we'll be able to like create a portal that'll like take us somewhere or something weird like that. But we need information on like how to set up the sigil correctly. Like we need to know the weather, how to transport yourself there. We need to know like the symbol there. We need to know like what kind of place it is. Lock clock. That might be a new one. Okay, I want to go as north as possible. The boiler room. Oh, the boiler room's always good. But we have a battery. So, like, the workshop's a nice place to be. This is just too good of a place for a boiler room. Right in the middle. Gotta turn the power on. If I can remember how this goes. I think all the power is there. If I don't touch anything, is it just ready to go? No. Need to... One of these boilers is not boiling correctly. You're going there. You... are... Sorry. You... are... What? And all the boils? Unless you aren't. Ah. Boop. And so now we direct where we want the power to go. Which way is this way? That way? Sure. Actually, no. Let's go the other way first. All good boiler rooms exist in the middle of the homes, don't you know? They might. So we can send power to... or to the bunk room. I don't know what that would do. Powering the dark room is a thing. Interesting. Alright, whatever. Room doesn't matter. It's a hallway to nowhere. Cool, cool. I won't even go in there. You. Superpowered nursery. Alright, so the power was wasted in that direction, but I got a banana. Alright, well, that's fine. We're all good. Alright, I need to open this door, which means I need to tweak the power a little bit. I need... what do I need to do? If I move this wrong... I think... Alright, here. Just to see what happens. Yeah, the bridge retracts. Alright. I'll spin you around a few times. There's the door open. I need power the elevator. And power the bridge. Like this. Which one use the bridge? I see. Okay. Now I'm losing my mind. I've got the elevator, but the door is shut. Can I go up there? And manually adjust this? No? Okay, cool, cool. Alright, well, we've made a mess of this puzzle room, but here we are. The archives. The gym? Walk-in closet. Here you go, gym. Oh no. Got no key cards. Well, it is what it is. Alright. With all those blocked, I can go through the passageway. Locked? Oh, but I don't have keys? That means I have to go all the way through the parlor. But I might run out of steps. This day might be over. Do I get a single room? Give me something magical. Really can't. Okay. Quick, give me a banana. Bleh. Alright, what have we learned? We need the pump room. That's one thing we know. Rustic villa. It was a pretty nice villa. Save and continue? Yeah, I got time. I got lots of time. Alright, here we go. Day 25. We need to find a pump room, and we need to drain the reservoir. I think JC posted something. There you go. Bananas. For some reason, it takes a long time for those to pop up. Shelter is nice, but tool shed is nicer. Metal detector and a sledge. Not bad. We are like done with the nuclear shelter in the sense that like we solved the time lock safe. It only took us like 8 tries. And which is embarrassing because the puzzle was basically, what day is today? And on top of that, it was also, wait a minute. These are two things I never have any idea of. All right. Baron? A penny. The conservatory. I don't think we've ever been here. Adjust the rarity of floor plans in your house. This is a new room. Nobody has ever seen it before, and it's got a rook. Neat. Floor plan conservation. Gotcha. Magnifying glass. Thanks, metal detector. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates to determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes do not reset each day. I think the laboratory suck. What I want to do, I want you to be rare. You have never helped anybody. Wait, can I adjust all of these? Do I want the greenhouse to be standard? I think I'm okay with both of these being standard. Boiler room might be good to have more common because it's got 3 exits. Also, it's a power source. You're a good room. You're a good boy. We can have you be commonplace. My main concern with that is just like the waste of time. For the greenhouse, like it bothers me that it's a dead end. But it can also be a great source of gems. Crafting location, west wing only. Garage, west wing hall. Ladyship's chamber. From south facing doors. Ah. East wing only. East wing hall, master bedroom. I don't think I've ever found those. Other special cases, conservatory, only draftable in the corner. That's where we are. Bookshop. Only draftable from the library. What? Never seen a bookshop. This is a lot of good info. Oh. Thought the metal detector was a banjo. I wish. Sorry, let me read these. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. Gems are not in a box with a true statement. Okay, they both agree. Box on the blue box is as true as this statement. But if these two agree, and these two agree, so let's say this one has to be false. Which means this one... Wait, that can be true now. And that makes this one true, which makes this one false. Which means... Gems? Whew. We've only failed once at the parlor game, and I'm pretty proud of that. Whenever I enter this room, gain 2 steps. That's a good call. But, like, keys, though. Like, we got steps. Maybe I shouldn't worry about steps, maybe ever. Drawing room. Yeah. Still don't understand the puzzle. I'll pull this just as a constant reminder that there is a safe in here. This is one of the only safes that doesn't say Cinca on it. Hey, chapels. Chapels are great for us. They give us money. We have money. We could buy stuff. Stuff's good. Give me a shovel. Salt shaker. Buy the gem. I'll buy the key. Why not? Oh, I can just keep buying keys? Okay. I thought that maybe there was a stock there. More likely to draw red rooms. That sounds bad. Hallway courtyard. I'm going to go to the coat check. Going to retrieve the basement key. Yeah, I put in here. I'm gonna put a magnifying glass in there. Just to like hang on to. Because that's one of those things that you will need sometimes, but not always. And if we need it, we can always go back for it. The basement key you kind of have to have on hand in case one of these doors happens to be a basement. Security room would be nice. And lower the rate of security doors. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Yeah? Got nothing super great here. All right. Conference room. Eat. I think I want the bedroom. And go observatory. Give me a million things, would you? Oh. Whoa. You gave me a lot of things. Thank you. Alright. We need to open this place up more. Hallway doors are always unlocked. That can be handy. Or we could freeze the gem and money we have. We're gonna do this one. Like we basically threw this run away, but we're gonna go code check the basement key. And then next time we will start with a lot of gems. Ooh. I forgot when I got the shovel. Where's the code check? Straight ahead. Alright. Retrieve item. Yeah, give me that. Check. Basement key. Alright. Here we go. Next day. Here we go. Day 26. I really hope that the days don't have like an impact on the end of the game. I don't think they do. Like, you can't do that. You can't make this like a time-based, like, solve this in this amount of time and have it be super random, too. Each time you draft dead end in my house, spread $5 in the tomb. Okay. We're gonna do that. But we don't need to go in there. But if we can get the pump room, we can drain the reservoir, and please just have a pump room immediately. I've got keys and a sleep mask. First time you enter each bedroom, gain extra steps. That's cool. Kinda. Whenever I draft a bedroom, gain extra steps. Don't want that many dead ends yet, though. Give me money, because I've got gems. Okay, we're gonna get security. Lower the security of all the rooms. Change offline mode to unlocked. Go this way. Drawing rooms are nice. Bedroom is pretty nice too. We have a sleep mask. Yeah, we could skip the corner. Oh, you know what? We want money. I'm gonna pass up the opportunity for $30. Ooh, okay. So here's a thing we can do. Slap the breaker box in here. Power on the garage. Power off the Power on the darkroom? Turn all the key cards off. Then go in here. Change the key card security level to very, very high. Because that way, there's a lot more keycard doors, and they're all open by default because I shut them off. It's the code check. Gonna be a big day for us. Give me the basement key. I don't have any keys. So I don't want to go up there currently. You go to the billiard room, because I feel like there's a good chance to get more keys this way. More than just like the keys there. Okay, 4 squared. 16 divided by 8 is 2. This is confusing. I've never seen the middle be yellow. 20. Minus 18 squared? So 2 squared, would that be 4? Is that what you want from me? It is. Okay. So 13 minus 10 squared would be 9. A key card. Okay, but they were all open anyway. But banana. Get the den. Get a lot more doors open. Whenever I enter this room, gain stuff. Go on, the commissary? We go bedrooms, because we got the sleep mask. Veranda, greater chance of finding green rooms. And that is a rich soil place. Interestingly enough, I have no shovel. I don't think it actually matters. Trunk is locked. I want the hall. I need to start heading in this direction. Courtyard. Metal detector. And a shovel. This is good. We got 60 bucks. I really, really want to find like the super expensive room. We're just gonna keep going this way. Always are great. I will parlor. There are two true statements. The gems are in a box with a false statement. There's only one true statement. Okay, so one of these is a lie. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So I'm going to believe that one's true because the gems would only be in a box, in a single box. And if that one's true, then, and there's only one true statement, would be true if that one was, so there has to be two true statements. So the gems are in a box with a false statement. It's got to be you. Bing bong. All right, car keys. I don't think there's a big benefit to the car keys. Locksmith, while drafting, I may spend gems to redraft floor rooms or floor plans. I'm gonna save the dice for now. F. Base and ace. Is it always F in that location? Oh. This is the clue. There are 44 letters in the message. That means every single one of these rooms, I gotta fill out the map with these. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. So like this one, we've got tie and tier. So here is the letter R. All right. I'm going to save you all a lot of trouble, and I will figure that out on my own time. But then I will share the message with you. Rodenrod, there's an A here. You are R.A. Definitely says radical. Anyway, going up. Basement key. Does not fit. Got me excited, basement key. Basement key. The pool unlocks, adds, okay. So the pool is necessary to find the pump room. Tube and tub. There's an E here. What am I doing? Heading this way. The library sometimes has a bookstore attached to it. I checked this one out again. It is still as redacted as before. Thank you, Detective Von Mark. Pilot and plot. So the letter I here. E-I. E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a basement key. Damn it. Hey, look, keys. But observatories. Am I right? What is this? Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Is that? Yeah, straight up 20 stars. Okay. The first time we've ever seen that. I can't have a dead end here. Redraw. Go with the dining room. Ghost. Tag. Beach. 10. What am I seeing here? I'll get that one. Cape. Cliff. Take me to the basement, please. For the love of... Alright, so the only place I can go is down here now. I just want the pump room, man. If we get the pump room, we crack this case wide open. If I can't get the pump room, I at least need keys. Check the map. Straight ahead. The office doesn't help me lose half my steps. It's not a pleasant thing. Go check is right there though. We're running out of steps to begin with. Okay, I'll take the hit. Lock. There's a C here. That was our... What were you? Let's see. Anyway. Again, I'll figure that out on my own time. I won't waste yours with it. Mail room? No. Need more room. I need the pump room. I need the pump room more than I need air. The key. The coin. Master bedroom. We've never been there. Plus one step for each room in the house. I've got a key. I can go back all the way to the hallway and unlock that door and start doing things again. Or I could dark room and just have more chance. I'm gonna dark room. Cool. Are you a pump room? You're not. But I do have a boatload of money. Need you. And 4 gems for 2.5 apiece. Sure. Really hinging on this dark room up here. Basement. Alright. I assume the pump room takes a gem to open. It's the locker room. Coat and Coast. Here's an S here. Metal detector's telling me there's something in there. But like, why would I waste my key? Pump room? Let's go drawing room. We're so close. You feel it, right? Plain pain? Plain pain. It's the letter L. Basement. You use a key. Redraw the floor plans. I want to connect to the foundation. Not gonna let me do that? Okay, well, I could be rich. What good does that do me? Aquarium connects to the basement. Gotta go with that. Oh, so many keys. Flowers. Turnips. I actually pulled this off. Okay. I have a hunch that the basement is connected to the foundation. The foundation being a permanent room, it's gotta be, right? Crafting studio. Select a new floor plan and permanently add to the drafting pool. That's just too good. It's the hallway. I want... trying to get a good picture angle. This one. I think I have to take two. Boop. Boop. Let's see, I read through that. But like this one will help us figure out which like rooms we have to go through. Yeah, that's the room I'm in. House hose, letter U. Okay. In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan. Yes. Kennel. Each time you dig a room, unlock all doors in that room. Tomorrow, you will start with one key for each time room you draft that day. Those are tomorrow rooms. I'm gonna have to go with the casino. I just like gambling. I wish this painting meant something to me. Alright. This door is gonna be locked. The basement key is gonna unlock it. Dang it. What is the deal? Would you look at that, a casino. How many steps do I have? To make it back to the coat check currently. But man, I would really love a casino, but I need the pump room. Need it. Mail room, passageway. A lot of gems, but it will open more doors. Silence alarm. The kids cannot go to school today. I have to find a pump room. A rumpus. Rumpus room might actually help. But I'm gonna redraw. Conference room. You can use this. Food. Precious food. I have an aquarium. Do I get... Yes, extra steps. $30 steps. That's so many steps. All right. Everything's going pretty great. Pump room. Yes. Oh. Today is a big day. You see the reservoir here? We need to get the water out of there. So number 2 goes through pump 2. Those are all full. Okay. You know what? My cat's slapping me. He's like, it's time for breakfast. You're right, cat, but ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. Fill up the aquarium again. It was really rude of us to, you know, do that to the poor fish anyway. Let's see. Doing this right? What am I doing? Hi, daughter. I need you to make yourself breakfast. Can you do that? Alright. Well, now I can get reservoir water into this guy. I can get that reservoir water into the aquarium. All right. We'll stop with the reservoir. Kitchen. You want to put water into the kitchen. Which one's kitchen? Kitchen is 4. 4 goes from this pump. Okay, and then we need to put water in the pool. Pool is number 6, which has to go through this pump. Other way? Perfect. Back to the reservoir. And from the reservoir to the pool. Back to the reservoir. If I had more power, I could drain water into here. Is that what I'm hearing? Make the reservoir go even lower. Maybe? Like, that pipe's not connected to anything. The trouble. Oh. Oh, okay. Hang on. That is as low as it can go with the current state of affairs. Okay. Oh, man, we got some walking to do. This is the... How do I get out of here? Okay. I have a basement key. The basement was on the map of the tomb. With the tomb drained, maybe I can get there. Okay. I need to... Fastest way out. Conference room, dining room, library, pool, and then straight down. Conference room... What did I say? Dining room? Library, pool, straight down. Thank you, running shoes. Ooh, a key. That would have been handy to have earlier. Alright. This is a big moment. We're going into the tomb. We're going to see the reservoir, and we're going to see it drained a ton. Whee! Where's the secret passage? There it is. Oh, right. All the money in the universe, because I drafted so many dead ends. You upgrade disc. Are you always in here? Yeah, there's the basement. but reservoir. Focus. Wow. Okay, draining this too much is a problem. Kinda. But if we could drain it all the way, I think it would be actually good. Alright. Realistically, I didn't think we took that much water out of the reservoir. But we didn't drain this? The heck? Alright, there is a sweet spot. And I think that sweet spot is exactly 1 down, given how much we drain from here. So we go back to the pump room, which is a heck of a hustle. And I believe we need to go left, right, left, right. Up here to the pump room, through the library, over here, back to the conference room, and then pump room. Alright, and that didn't take too many steps either, happy to say. Okay. We need to reverse the flow here. Alright, and I think taking water from the pool is the next best bet. That's number 6. Oh. Hang on. Fill up the reservoir some more. But I don't want to take the water from the pool. I want to take it from the kitchen. Which one's the kitchen? The kitchen is number 4. And there's a reason for this. If I take the water from the kitchen, we'll have exactly 3 water, which would put the reservoir exactly 1 lower, which I think will let us use the boat to get across. Alright, time for a jog again. Let's see. Conference room, dining room, library, pool, hallway, veranda, bedroom. Do. This is it. We're going to cross the reservoir. We're going to use the basement key. We are going to learn everything everyone has ever needed to know. And we even have a shovel to uncover the buried secret floor plan. boat. Ready for school? You need to get ready right now. His daddy is causing problems. I'm sorry, am I supposed to drive the boat? I go this way? And so there's the special spiral room. I hope I'm not eating too many steps. Sorry. I'm consulting the map. Save screenshots of. The basement, it should be to the right here. Okay, cool. There's the keyhole. That's kind of a problem. Okay. So I can get over here. But what good is over here? Interesting. Okay. Alright, one more pull. Go over here. Does this raise everything up? No. Continues to spin it. Quite the puzzle. The complete map. Okay. You have your shoes and socks on? Please get those. And wake your brother if he's not already awake. This okay. So the foundation goes into the basement, but how do I get the elevator down there? 9 goes to the north lever. Okay. The north lever's cool. I know what that would do. 5 goes to the fountain entrance. If I drain the fountain, I can probably sneak into the tomb every time. That's good to know. But like, to get into the basement, I have to come from the foundation. I need to figure out how to use the elevator there. And there's the secret buried floor plan somewhere in there. Well, we have this. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the machinalia? Yes. Okay, I got so many levers to pull, and I'm supposed to be taking my kids to the school, but we're about to crack this case wide open. Alright. Here's what we do. Rotate this 8 million times. Get me over here. Okay, now I can go over here. Shoes and socks on. I run over here, then I can bring the whole thing up. It opens the path over here. So I can rotate this. So that I may go over here. What is this? What is this? After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30 odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Maybe one day. Still, there's a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. Not that many generations. I think. What year was this signed? 1918. Okay, well, it's been a while. I think it's currently 1993. Okay. Here's the secret passage over to here. I can run. Run. Back over here. Pull the lever again. That doesn't help me too much, but if we pull this 2 more times. And I run over here. We can make it into whatever the heck this is. What happens if I push this? And who knows? What the heck is this place? The north lever. There it is. The 46th room. All these doors are shut, huh? What did it mean? Okay. I have a shot. I have a shot of getting in the 46th room today. Now let's see. Getting to the 46th room is kinda unlikely today. I need to find some levers and pull them to open doors to the antechamber, and then find my way to those doors. I could only do the east door or the west door. So, green rooms are fairly common. There's a room, I want to say the garden, that has a door to a lever to that room. The east room, I can't remember. I think it's fairly rare. what I think would give me better odds are draining the fountain. So if I check my map, took a picture of today, the full map, that would take me, I think I would unlock the fountain entrance that way to help improve my odds of getting there in the future. Which I think is the smart way to do things. You have your shoes and socks on? Get socks on. I think what we're gonna do is beat the game, but I think we're gonna have so much more to discover. And the question is, do we keep playing until we discover everything? Or do we call the playthrough and move on to the next game? If you guys have strong opinions, now would be the time to share them. This is a great game, and I am having a lot of fun with it. Hey, how do I get out of here? There we go. We've done so good with all the puzzles. Make a wish. All right, here's what we should do. Go over to the coat check, drop stuff off, and we head, I guess we head back this way. Up to the pump room. We drain the fountain. Want to code check the basement key so we don't lose it. We drain the fountain. We go run all the way. Thank you, key. There's the code check on the other side of the chapel. I might run out of steps, and I don't want to lose the basement key. And that was a healthy reminder that we have an upgrade disc. Hey kitty, hop on up. The parlor. Yeah. 3 prize, 2 wind-up keys. Prize is equal to in your house. If you open the empty box... Oh, the prize is equal to red rooms in your house. If you open any box in the funeral parlor, lose 30 steps. I mean, I feel good about that bet. But like, what are the odds we're gonna have that many red rooms? Pretty low. Yeah, the three prize is the way to go. I think we'll find more gems on average that way. I don't know the benefits of the red rooms. All right, we need to go to the pump room. We need to drain the fountain. That's right, kitty. We need to drain the fountain. You need breakfast. All right, do you have socks on? You do, great. Have you had breakfast? Okay. Did you wake up your brother? The fountain. There's the fountain. Fountain is number 1. Two. Five, 6, 7, 8. Now I can put stuff in the kitchen. Kitchen is number 4. Right? Oh no, that comes from here. We're putting more fountain water in there. Really want to put water. Wait, I wonder if that's enough. I don't think we have a choice but to believe it is. Or we could put one in the reservoir. I think we have to put one in the reservoir to unlock the fountain entrance. Okay, number 2 is the reservoir. We need to drain. Fire reservoir. All right, number 1 goes through pump 2. Fountain's completely drained. Okay, now we run all the way to the tomb and we pray. A few extra steps here. And with some lucky running shoes, we might, yeah, there's the running shoe went off. We might be able to make it to the secret fountain entrance. I'm hoping the fountain entrance is a permanent entrance to the underground. Because if that's the case, then we can always access the underground, which means we can always get that northern lever, which means we can always get to room 46. Once we make that permanent. Basement key. which is in the coat check. But fountain entrance. Hang on, let me check the map in Steam one more time. Yes. Okay. We won't see it this time, but very soon. We just need to find the coat check and the tomb again. And we can unlock the fountain entrance. Did kind of throw away the chance to beat the game today. But wanted to, instead of shooting my shot just then, I wanted to make sure that we could make it easier to do this future. Do I have any options? I don't think I do. Alright, thank you so much for watching today. I had a great time. If you stick around, we will find somebody to raid. And we will probably, I think there's a really good chance we beat the game tomorrow. Hope you join us for that. Let's take a look at our final map, shall we? We learned a lot today. Still don't know the combination of the safes, but we did the chest room, which was huge. And we unlocked the tomb for the first time, which was crazy. Okay. Architects Athletic Center. Okay. That what it is? Is it because I took 121 steps? It's the gymnasium, the weight room, the locker room, and the pool. Yeah, very athletic. That's cool. And there's still room to build. I think that's the thing. Okay. Save and quit. Alright, now like I said before, stick around. We will find somebody to raid. Let's see who is playing games. Our friend Danagas might still be playing Blueprints. Let's see, Alice is doing things. L.A. Noir. Ori. We just raided a total stranger playing Blueprints. Who do we raid? Do you guys have strong opinions? I'm gonna raid a friend. I'm gonna raid a friend who is playing The Quarry. It's a bit of a horror game. Sorry for the mood shift. But like, it's a really good game. And so if you enjoy The Quarry, theoretically you should have a good time. Bye-bye everybody.